Hey guys, so the day is finally here. I'm finally doing it. After weeks of talking about it, I'm finally gonna do my Spanish presentation. I actually have to make the tortilla. I have to make the tortilla papapas for my presentation. I tried it one time and it was not that bad. It didn't come out bad. It's not that hard to make. It's just the flipping part. And so yeah, I have some of the stuff set up and everything like that, but first I need some coffee. I forgot how much I hate cutting or peeling potatoes. Normally when I make my potatoes, I don't take the skin off because I'm too impatient and lazy that I don't want to do it. This recipe calls for the potatoes to be peeled, so I had to peel them. And I'm supposed to technically have like an onion to like fry with the potatoes, but I don't have an onion. I don't know what happened. I think I walked past it and thought I grabbed it, but I guess not. But it's fine. I'm not stressed about it because a lot of the original recipes are really just salt, pepper, and potatoes with the eggs. There's so many different varieties of videos out there that can show you how to do this. But the ones that I were really looking for were the ones that were just like the basics of how you can make it without like all the extra ingredients, because I don't have everything that they be using. So I'm just gonna make it. Well, my teacher, she wanted me to season it how I like to season it, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm heating up the oil now. The only thing I'm really concerned about is flipping it because I tried to flip it the first time, but I used a smaller pan and it was kind of hard to do it that way. But I'm using a bigger pan this time because I have a bigger class. I believe there's like 15 of us in the class, so I'm making, the original recipe calls for 5 eggs and like 3 potatoes or something like that, or 2 potatoes, or I don't remember, but I'm making a lot more than I did the last time, because last time I made only like 5 eggs and it fed all the kids. So I need to make a lot more this time. I should have did this last night. That's what I should have did. I should have made this concoction last night. Lesson learned. I didn't know that you can make this like in advance, if that makes sense. Like you can make the mixture or whatever, and then you can have it sit for a couple hours or whatever, or overnight until the mixture is kind of thick and is soaked up into the potatoes, and then you can make it. Or you can actually make the meal itself and just let it sit in the fridge or overnight in the oven overnight or something like that, and it's not going to go bad. I didn't know I can do that, and so I just reread it, like the directions and everything. If I would have known, if I would have seen that the first time, I would have made this last night, made my life easier. So I'm just waiting for the oil to heat up so I can throw the potatoes in there, and then once the potatoes are done cooking, then I take it out, mix up the onions, the seasoning with the potatoes and the eggs and everything, throw it back in there, then I gotta flip it. You guys will see. It's a mess. feel like the flip was an epic fail. But it smells good and it tastes good. So that's all that matters. But yeah, I don't know how people can do the flip. Like, ugh. I'm gonna figure it out because I actually enjoy this. The kids like it. So it's probably gonna be something that I make more often in the house. It's actually a Spanish tradition in Spain where people make this and then they eat it throughout the whole day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Perfect timing because it's 9 o'clock and I have to be at class at 10:30, but I want to get there early so that I can set up everything. She says she already has everything. I just have to take this out of here, transport it in the glass dish, and then take it to class, but I still need to get ready. And if y'all haven't noticed, I've been trying to take care of myself every single day, even if it's only mascara and eyebrows. It's better than nothing. I'm actually surprised that I got this done. I was panicking at first. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Let me get this, all this. This ain't, no. Let me get this all done. Back. So I have to hurry up and run out the door because I'm running late, like always. So I'll see y'all later. Hey guys, so I am back. I forgot the camera. I apologize. I forgot the camera, but the food came out great. My presentation came out great, and yeah. So I'm excited that I finally got that out of the way. You say hi? Got that out of the way. I just have to do math homework and work on my speech, basically practicing my speech, and I'm pretty much done. I am excited that I am done. So, well, I'm close to being done. Once my speech is done, then I guess we're working on a group speech together with everybody. I guess that's how it's gonna work. And then that's gonna be like our final for that class. And then I have to study for my math final and then Spanish final. And yes, it's gonna be a lot of work. It's cold in this house. The weather here has been crazy as heck. One day it was like 70 something degrees, and then the next day it was like 80 something, and then now today it's like 60 degrees, and it's like, why are you hurting my feelings like this? I'm freezing inside the house. Even the kids were complaining that it was cold last night, and I'm like, I'm sorry guys, I had to turn down the heat. I didn't turn on the AC, but I turned down the heat so that it wasn't so hot in the house, and now it then overnight just went to 0. Try and get her to take a nap if she takes a nap. And yeah, so today's gonna be another chill day. I have once I get done with homework, I have a whole bunch of school work that I have to get done that involves like YouTube and social media and all that. And then also want to work on a couple of blog posts that I have to get done for the week. And then I need to edit a video, and I'm hoping I can try and edit a couple of videos so that they're just already done. And that's what I've been doing all week this week, which I kind of makes me feel kind of very productive. Proud of myself that I am like, I'm getting through this. It's working. It's slowly getting there for me. Where you going? Go up. Come on. Yeah, I'm coming. Go ahead. Yeah, come on. Come on. Come on.
Hi.
Come on. Yeah, we're gonna say night-night to Daddy. Yeah, now you can have your tablet back. Come on. Bye-bye. I love you. Look at them. Here's your cup. Hello, sir.
Goodbyes.
Really? He's a goof. Pain in my butt. Alright, I can take these off. All they're gonna do is hurt my eyes even more as I'm trying to do schoolwork. But a lot of people were asking me what foundation I'm using, and it's actually called the Ordinary foundation. I'm gonna go grab it for you guys, because you guys keep asking me what am I wearing. Alrighty. It is this. It's called the Ordinary Colors, and it's like, I think this was like $6. It was cheap, it was affordable. It's like full to medium coverage, and I don't know if it has like any like good benefits to it, but I've noticed that since using it, their whole line, their whole brand and everything, my skin has been doing way better. And I use a couple of products, and so far I'm liking it. I've noticed that my skin is doing a lot better since I've been using the product, the brand. And no, in no way, shape, and form is this sponsored, or am I like trying to do a promotion or anything like that. But I will have like the links to everything that I use down in the description box if you have similar skin type than I do, which is like seborrheic dermatitis, oily, acne prone, hyperpigmentation, that kind of realm. So yeah, I'll leave all the information down in the description box. Most likely by the time you guys see this video, I'll have a blog post about my updated skincare routine, and the link will be in the description box. So yeah.
Many hours later.
Taking a quick break. My knee's killing me because I was sitting for too long. But the kids are home. The baby's still sleeping. I'm not really doing anything but sitting in there doing homework. Oh my god. It's just one of those days. It's just one of those days. So, CYS just came here because this kid went to school and told him that Leon hit him in the face. So what really happened?
Justice kicked me in the face.
Why Justice kick you in the face?
I don't know.
Come on now.
We were fighting.
But why were you fighting? What did you do for Justice to kick you in the face?
Over a toy.
Over a toy? Yeah. We didn't find out until after the fact. I heard the scream. I heard Leon yelling, and y'all know how Leon is when he's yelling, and that was the end of it.
I heard the 3 hits. When he got hit in the face. Well, that's why he said, when you hear him scream, don't put your hands on me. You bite my lip and shit.
I heard that scream and I jumped.
But I didn't hear why somebody was screaming. I just thought they were fighting upstairs. But I heard the screaming, so I knew something happened. And now, then Justice says that he admits to kicking him in the face. You don't tell them that Leon hit him in the face. Leon don't even hit them. He be wanting to. All he do is yell.
Is that for dinner?
Yes, for dinner.
Getting on my damn nerves.
Right? I told y'all, me and her be getting sick and tired of the yelling. So now it's just a waiting game to decide, like, to see what they're gonna do. And I already told the boys, like, why didn't you just be honest and say what happened? If you would have been honest about what happened.
You're mad at daddy because he takes his laptop, but you know that ain't just daddy. That's mommy, anybody. You don't need that little thing during the week when you're supposed to be doing schoolwork. You don't need that. That distracts you from getting like A's. You know, wait until the weekend and then you got the summertime coming, you ain't gonna be in school. You have plenty of time to have it every day. And you don't have to get on nobody's nerves.
I know, because in the summertime they can have it. Not all the time. But yeah, like,
Lie when you should be telling the truth.
yeah, there was no reason to lie and say that daddy hit you in the face and he didn't. I'm dealing with that. Was not expecting that at all. And I'm just annoyed. And it was the school that called, and like that's how the school system is out here. Like if the kid says that a parent is abusing them or whatever, they're calling ASAP. And Journey's asking me, he's like, well, what if we tell the truth if they come back and try to get us? And I'm like, I don't know how that works. Alright, so now I'm upstairs, but I'm not really stressed about it. I'm just disappointed in my children. And I'm more so like upset at the fact that my son is kicking people in the face. Story of my life. I know some people are probably like, why are you putting this out there? But to be honest with y'all, like, families go through things. And sometimes it's not necessarily with like something with Leon or whatever, but like the kids are really going through something. I don't know like if it's like a competition or whatever it is, but I just wonder sometimes. But the girls are upset because they understand fully what's going on. The boys, I don't think Journey really fully comprehends. I think Justice is understanding a little bit about the consequences of lying, what happens when you lie. Even if you are the reason, or even if you did something wrong, you have to speak up and tell it. And I explained that to him. I told him, you know, if something did happen, like say if you did hurt somebody and you don't tell us, if something happens to them, how are we going to find out what best way to save them if something happens? So, yeah. I told him even if it was a bad thing that happened, you still have to be honest. So, it's something that I was trying to encourage for Journey to do Boy Scouts, but he doesn't want to do it, and I'm not going to force him to do it. At first I was going to be like, you have to go, but I'm not going to force him to do it. I'm going to find something else that might be a more positive environment for him, I guess. I might consider, I was thinking about putting him in summer camp. There's like the Boys and Girls Club out here, and then there's also the YMCA, so I'm just gonna look around and see what I can find for them to do for the summer, because for them to be in the house all day, it's not gonna work. See, this is funny because I feel like vlogging this helps me like think things out, like the problems that I'm dealing with out. And yes, even though I'm sharing it online, it's not necessarily to receive feedback. And then there's times where I'm not really thinking about the opinions of other people. It's just a way for me to be able to work out my problems, if that makes sense. Because sometimes a lot of us talk to ourselves, and it's best for us to just talk out loud. And then when you document it and you're able to look back and watch those videos and you see the type of person that you was then, and when I look back on my old videos, I'm just like, ugh. So that's the reason why I vlog. That's why I share everything that's going on in my life. Doesn't necessarily mean like I need the drama or the views or something like that, like, because there might be somebody else out there that might not know what to expect or what is going to happen or any of that situation. And my sister was telling me that her son did the same thing, and the only difference is there was no marks. And so only difference between her situation and mine, and she said after 30 days they closed her case, so I'm hoping that's what's gonna happen. It's just annoying. I think it's more so of an annoyance that happened than a fear or anxiety or something. I think I'm just more irritated, like, really. But I know kids are gonna be kids. They're gonna say things and do things, and I can only imagine this is probably not gonna be the first or the last time. And depending on how long I'm on YouTube and how long I'm blogging, you guys will hear more stories about how crazy my kids are. Especially now that I'm about to start dealing with the teenager. So, yeah, it might be special. Hi, sir. How do you feel?
Let's tell him all the time.
Huh?
Let's tell him all the time.
It's what?
Tell him all the time.
All talent all time? He's in a lot of pain. You say hi? Araya. Really? You don't want to say hi? You don't want to say hi, guys? You don't want to say hi, friends? No? You're mad at them? Okay. You say hi?
Pop Tom. And Papa Tom. And Papa Tom. Hi.
You say bye?
Bye bye. Oh my gosh.
Say like this video. And subscribe.
Gosh.
Say bye, friends.
Bye bye.